Hey guys, I'm due for a tune overview for May 2015. I'll go over the main places where I've gained BR and then think about future plans and show my full account if at all possible. People have been asking about my bags and stuff, so I definitely was planning to show them here. So the main place where I've gained BR this month has been through the dual stat gems. I've pretty much kept them the same as the video that I showed when I made them. It's just pure magical attack, magical plus crit, PDEF plus HP, and MDEF plus HP, and all of these pieces of gear. And then in the artifact and the Halidom, where I only have 3 slots, I just don't have the magical defense and HP. And I've been pretty pleased with that. I'm not thrilled that my physical defense has been lowered, just because, dark pets are a real problem. I've seen a lot more fire pets, and then wind is still pretty popular. And so, yeah, so that's been a little bit troublesome. I don't know how I'm going to adjust for that, but we'll see. I'm still kind of thinking it through how I might make an adjustment for that, but so far, even though with that setback, I find that the dual gems were a really, really great boost. Also, in my previous video, I said that I had a 20,000 magical attack increase, and I was wrong about that, and people promptly corrected me. It was actually a 30k magical attack increase, so that was really, really big, and it's very, very noticeable. So definitely the dual gems, if people haven't done that yet, they're going to fall behind a bit. But I would just take your time with those and see where you get. What else? So clothing, I think it was all level 9s last month as well. I forget what timeline that was on. I've been liking this bunny outfit. I think it's kind of ridiculous. I posted on Facebook one time how, just cracked out I thought this outfit was, but for some reason, those little fluffy marshmallow bunny wings I find adorable. So I'm the queen bunny right now. A really royal bunny. Anyway, resistances are, I think, all level 8s now. I think I probably had that last month or something close to it. Dragon Soul, profile, okay. Usually I just try and go down the tab so I don't miss things, but I always end up missing something anyway. As far as dimensions go, I have an advanced fire. I've been protecting against fire a little bit lately just because I see a lot of fire pets. Also because I get fire dimensions a lot. Water and fire advanced are the most common drop I get right now. 1 Electro, I always like to keep a little Electro around just because Electro pets are so popular. 1 Wind, and then 2 Intermediate Darks. I did do this thinking that I might be able to squeeze my way into Class Wars, into Warlord's Hall in Class Wars. I was 1 seat away from being able to do that. I got 17th in BR this month, which is a little bit unfortunate, but just in case that happened, I wanted a little bit of dark resistance. That didn't end up happening, but potentially Titan War is coming out soon, which is basically Class Wars, but for groups. And so just in case that happens, having some dark resistance will definitely help there. So we'll see. This is a little bit of a throwaway. I didn't care that much about giving, using up some intermediate dimensions. It's just the dark, the advanced dark, and hopefully one day an expert dark that I'm trying to save up so that at some point I can really try and make a push for a Class Wars win. And what else? Sylphs. I got my dark pet to 4 stars just recently. I wasn't quite able to enchant that fully, but either way, getting a banana on these sylphs. I call them bananas. I guess I could show them in the rankings. They're actually moons. Go cross server. So there's only 1 red pet in pretty much all of Balinor, and then and let's see here. So yeah, so these little bananas or moons, basically, even if I get to 5 stars, that isn't what I need to get to a red pet. I need 5 stars, 5 bananas, and then I can finally get a red pet. So, I'm trying to get some bananas, but it's just difficult. That said, I still think my pet, is very high BR. I do have a lot of advanced sepulchrum into it, so even though I haven't pushed those stars and bananas yet, it's still doing pretty well, and I've been pretty pleased with this pet. you know, there's no BR gain for doing this second evolution. I'll show my vault later. I do have a lot of materials to be able to do a couple more of these, including the light pet. So yeah, I should probably get on those refinement videos. I'm sure people would like to see that stuff, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. What else? You know, I have a couple of Medusas that I keep extra. This one is actually maxed out. It has the same amount of BR, you know, as long as it's the same gear and stuff, as my Goddess of Prosperity. The BR here is only low because I don't have any gear on it at the moment. And so last Class Wars, people were asking me, oh, why are you using Medusa as your troop instead of Goddess of Prosperity? The reason is that my Goddess of Prosperity is set up to be my main sylph. So if I, as a player, am going to call on a wind pet, I'm going to use Goddess of Prosperity because I like the skills as I have them here. You know, I have this Aquilon's Blessing, which reduces damage for 3 rounds, but it's only for 1 player. So it's only cast on myself. And so, you know, the reason why I bring Medusa as a troop is because skill-wise, she's set up to have Whispering Wind, which increases my attack for the whole team, Steel, as well as the Reflective Shield, which I like quite a bit. And so she's set up as a support troop, so you'll see her in Class Wars and any time that I use Medusa as a troop. Goddess of Prosperity is definitely set up as a main pet, not as a support troop. What else? Astrals, maybe I should change these up for Class Wars. I can probably drop Regeneration and put in Physical Defense, and the rest of it looks fine. Or actually, you know what? I'll put in more crit. And should I drop Illusion? Maybe I'll leave in Illusion. I would like more physical defense, but I feel like for PvP, it might be better to have a little bit more crit. I feel like my crit can be lower for PvE stuff, but for PvP, I get a little bit worried about my crit being as low as it is. So now I'm up to 28k, and that's pretty nice. Before it was like 25k or so, and that's good enough for most stuff, but just in case. Skill-wise, I go into Class Wars like this, and I'll probably bring Guardian Amnesia again. I seem to be doing pretty well that way, especially with a Dark Pet. For whatever reason, I do like bringing Amnesia. If I were to bring one of the other pets, like a Fire or a Wind Pet, I'd probably still bring Guardian and Heal. Also, I'm in Warriors Hall this time around, so I have a BR advantage on pretty much everybody, so it shouldn't be too problematic. Something that people ask me about on almost a daily basis is my sad little U-Demon. Right now I have an Archer. I also have a Knight that's pretty much like, if I were to put diamonds into this gear, would be a similar BR to this Archer. You know, it's a sad little pet. I probably should have gotten this Hunter or the Knight to level 5 when I had the chance. Well, when there was an event to use Blood of Zeus. I decided to be a little bit stubborn and not level her up. At the moment, I have 3 Hunters. Every time I exchange, I've gotten a Hunter, except for the first time. And I still haven't gotten an Oracle, which I really want. So, yeah. The worst part isn't so much the BR, because she inherits quite a bit of BR. I have more BR in my kid than a lot of other people's kids. But, she has absolutely no resistances, so yeah, that doesn't go over that well. Skills are okay, but yeah, this is my sad little kid. This is the main reason, well, really the only reason that I'm not in Warlords Hall. You know, I would have plenty of BR, and I would probably be in the top 16. I would probably be in TOK at the moment if I actually built a U-Demon, but that's not the case, and so I'm just gonna have to wait. What else? As far as, I don't think there's anything in events too crazy. We did Sylph, Dimensions, guild bonuses, you know, haven't changed that much. I have a little bit more defense and intellect, I think, in my advanced guild skills, but those take a really long time to get, because you do not get much out of guild bees. I mean, that's a lot of effort for what it is. Technologies have been the same. and title bonuses. I probably have less title bonuses right now just because anytime that I don't have my Dark Sylph as my Sylph at night, then I lose Sylph Champ to Robin, I think. And I'm not Belanoy's top warrior because Robin has a better U Demon than I do. And so yeah, so I've been losing a bunch of titles to that. But so this U Demon has been costing me quite a bit lately, but hopefully it pays off in the future. So I guess the last of it is probably my bags. You know, I'm sure there's something in here that'll, I guess, shock somebody. You know, I am a cash player, so I do have a lot of crap lying around, I guess. And so these pots are just all set up for tonight, so I can just quickly use them the moment that things start up. So pots, dimensions. So, you know, I have one expert wind, which I'll probably save up for whenever I try and make a push for a class wars win. And then 2 advanced dark. I'm hoping for an expert dark for whatever month I feel ready to try and win class wars. And then the most common drop is water and dark advance, so I have lots of those. So it's pretty obvious to me. You know, people get lucky and they get one dark and it seems sort of even or whatever, but it's very, very obvious to me that dark and light actually drop less. And so yeah, that's about that. Gems, I mean, I don't really need more gems until we have more options for dual gems. I have a lot of these kid diamonds. You know, I only have 3 slots in each of my pieces of gear for my U-Demon, so it's not like I can use a lot of these. There was a nice unlimited event for synthesizing these, so I got a lot of materials out of that. I got a free mount. It was a really, really good event. And here's all the materials for the artifact and halidom synthesis. So 112 of these divine energies, so I need a little less than 900 more to do anything about making this halidom legendary. This is all just like a lot of hoarding materials, resistances, divinity souls. I have a whole lot of Mahra and everything, which I don't really know what sylph I'm going to make an extra of. I don't know. I just have, because I have all the sylphs that I really want at the moment, so those have just kind of been sitting there. And then some clothing stuff. I have a lot in mail as well. I like this new outfit though. The militia getup has been really cool. I like some of the guns and things, and they're pretty nice outfits. And here's all the U-Demon stuff and the farm things. So a lot of milks because I keep a lot of cows because I don't need Mahra from the goats. And I just save up these skills and open them once in a rare while. I'm still waiting to use these Oracle skills, obviously. And other than that, what else? Oh yeah, and all of the U-Demon materials. Blood of Zeus, I have a lot more of these. I have another 10,000 sitting in my mail, so I should be able to get a level 10 kid pretty easily, I think. Definitely if there's an event that gives back some Blood of Zeus for using them, I should be able to make a level 10 U-Demon the moment that I get one. And other than that, oh, the vault. Yeah. And so vault, I have some of these advanced scrolls. I'll probably stop getting these. You know, I bought some of these at some point, but eventually I'll just use the milks, or not the milks, the teas or whatever they are. But yeah, that's about it. I have a few of these little items from Sacrifice that are for the red gear, but the main ones will be from the wagers in Class Wars. And I've been saving some of these materials hoping that there's an event for synthesizing a level 80 legendary item, because I think the last time that they did that, they gave 100 hammers, and so I'd really like some more Vulcan hammers. What else? Anything? Nothing too special in here. Oh, the Silpher Refinement material. So I have enough for 2 more Silpher Refinements, the second evolutions, including doing the light one with enough of these Divinity Souls, or Divinity Stones. I mean, the thing about that is that I can do them at any point in time, but one, I hardly use those sylphs, and also, since I can't actually get any BR out of it, I don't really know what the point is. So, you know, I'm gonna max out my Dark Sylph before I do anything with the other ones. So I don't really see any point in doing the second evolution, except for getting the passives. I don't know, I'll think on it, and maybe I'll do a video for at least the light pet. I should probably get to that at some point, because I've been sitting on those materials for a while. But yeah, I think that's most of it. You know, I can't really open up these, oh god, these are, for those of you who, you know, other people don't use your Sylph, I get these little, notifications of people using my Sylph for Sylph Expedition every time, so anytime you use somebody's Sylph, they'll get a little message, saying that you got them, that they got 20k gold for, you using their Sylph. So yeah, and then I keep a lot of materials in my bags, like clothing and whatever. And, what else? Mount. I mean, my mount, I have a lot more space in there lately, so I have been able to get a lot of BR from whips. I do feel like I'm running low on mount whips. I used to have like 50k or so, and it's become pretty clear to me that I need to find a good mount whip income, and so I've started to, since I have so many Blood of Zeus, and that's another reason why I wasn't too tempted to level up one of my hunters, is I've started putting horses into my farm. So instead of using the deer to get Blood of Zeus, I've been getting mount whips, and I'm pretty good shape there. I think I at the moment I probably can't even max out this strength, which I usually leave this alone in hopes of, you know, getting a nice event with some good items. But right now I actually probably can't even fill that up. So I think that's about it. I think I've rambled long enough about my account. I really wanted to go over everything because people keep on asking me and saying I keep missing things in these overviews. So if I missed something, let me know, or if there's something in particular you guys want to see next overview, I'll try and remember. But otherwise, I think that's about it. You know, I am sitting on an enormous amount of BR right now, which is very typical of me. You know, I tend to be very, very stubborn about when I start to use stuff. Not as bad as Cosmos. He's always hoarding something for the future. But at the moment, I know I'm sitting on an enormous amount of BR as far as the U-Demon goes. But I'm just trying to be really, really careful about my account. I do, I already have reined in on spending in this game, and I plan to in the future rein it in even more and spend even less. And so for me, I want to be really careful about how I play right now, so that in the future I have myself set up really nicely, so that I can still improve really well, even if I'm not caching. So that said, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see lots of fun players in Class Wars. I know the competition won't be quite as tough this time around just because I'm not in Warlord's Hall, but I do plan to be back there as soon as possible. So anyway, take care, you guys, and have a very good day.